Hi everybody, it's Big Faith here, and today I'm going to read from the Jesus Calling, but from my garden, like when I first started out doing these videos. I want to teach you guys a little bit of gardening, so stay tuned after I read this, and I'll show you. We're going to plant cucumbers today. I have promised to meet. Now remember, these are Jesus' words from the Jesus' Calling book. I have promised to meet all your needs according to my glorious riches. Your deepest, most constant need is for my peace. I have planted peace in the garden of your heart, where I live. But there are weeds growing there. Pride, worry, selfishness, unbelief. I am a gardener, and I am working to rid your heart of those weeds. I do my work in various ways when you sit quietly with me. I shine the light of my presence directly into your heart. In this heavenly light, peace grows abundantly in weeds. Shrivel up. I also send trials into your life. When you trust me in the midst of trouble, peace flourishes and weeds dies away. Thank me for the troublesome situations. The peace that can produce far outweighs the trials you endure. And you can find his words in Philippians 4:19 to Colossians 3:16, New King James Version, and 2 Corinthians 4:17. And it's from the Jesus Calling, and I'll leave the link below. I wanted to talk to you about the weeds in your life, okay? Everybody has weeds in their life. And I'm not just talking about weeds that are inside dirt. But just like the weeds are inside the ground, you can just get in the dirt and just take the tops off. Or you can get down deep. And if you gotta get on your knees and get the root out by the stem. That way it never grows back. Now, more weeds will come constantly. And that is when you need to slow down, spend time with Jesus, and just have him cleanse you. Let him be the gardener of your soul. And just pull out the weeds from the roots. And more will come, but just keep working on it. It's a lifelong lesson. We just must continually pull the weeds out as much as possible, because sometimes you don't get the roots. You're only getting the top parts because it's easier for you. But just like pulling the weeds and getting down there and having a dig, sometimes you'll just have to do that with your soul. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the cucumbers. I haven't planted no cucumbers yet. And it's going to rain for the next 3 days. So together with Big Faith in my garden, we're going to plant some cucumbers. I made a nice little row. It's got to be 2 inches deep. And you just plant the seed, pack it down in there. I'll show you over here. Take a seed, push, cover it up. It's so simple to garden, okay? Once you get all the weeds out, and like I said, just like your soul, you're going to have to go back and you're going to have to dig up some of the weeds that are trying to grow around what you're trying to grow in your heart, okay? Or in your garden. And you just put it in there like that. And I'm not going to water it. If it wasn't going to rain, I would water it. And what you do is to check to see if your plants need water. You don't have to technically do it every day, but if the dirt still feels moist, you don't have to water them. That will help to save on the water bill. All right, so plant some more. Okay? And we're just going to drop them in. And it's really good to garden these days because with everything going up and prices because the farmers and what's going on in the news, I suggest that you get a flower pot if you're in an apartment and plant yourself some tomato seeds, because tomatoes and so many things are going to be going up in prices that you want to save in your wallet, which everybody does. I don't care how much you make, everybody wants to save. Let's talk about those weeds again, because the Lord's just telling me something. Some weeds in your life are very poisonous, like grabbing poison ivy, okay? You didn't know it was there. You was just grabbing weeds and you got it on yourself. By the way, Dawn dish soap helps great with that. But not every weed in your heart, in your life, in your soul is technically poison, but it is a weed. A weed is a weed, okay? And you have to just do your best to dig out the weeds by the roots, okay? And just watch yourself grow as we'll watch these cucumbers grow. So stay tuned, all right? And have a blessed day, evening, whatever it is. And know that you're not alone, that Jesus loves you. This is Big Faith. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I used to be shy about asking about that, but it is important to getting the word out. Thank you. Bye.